Hi everyone, it's Rosalie here, and today I have a routine for you that's just going to start to open everything up, increasing your flexibility, especially through the spine and through the lower legs and the hips. So it's a whole body get flexible flow. Well, let's start at the top of our mats. Just standing here nice and tall, so you're reaching the crown of your head up, making sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Just bring your hands here to your heart center for a moment. And let's take a big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale. Big inhale, let's float those arms up, palms touch overhead. Easy exhale, just coming into a little forward bend here, bringing the fingertips onto the mat. Maybe adding a little sway from side to side, letting your head, your shoulders be nice and relaxed. Let's take a big inhale to a nice flat back. So maybe you leave your fingertips on the mat. Maybe they come up your shins. Exhale, palms come down. We're going to step straight back into a plank position, making sure your fingers are spread and you're really pressing the mat away from you. Pushing the heels away from you, reaching the crown of the head towards the front of the room. Staying with the breath here. Maybe adding this little sway side to side. And now let's go ahead and drop those knees down. Put a bend in your elbows as you let your hips sink down towards the mat. Maybe adding a little sway here over to the right and to the left. Maybe you can start to look over the shoulders. If this doesn't feel so nice in your lower back, just bringing your chest down. Start to open up through the upper back and the middle back. And let's bring everything down here. Big inhale, peeling your chest up, rolling the shoulder blades down the back. And exhale, we're just going to press here into child's pose just for a breath or two. Rounding through your whole spine, maybe keeping this little sway going. And coming back up, we're going to tuck the toes and just press ourselves back into our downward dog. Might feel nice here just for a moment to pedal out through the legs. Maybe adding a little sway from side to side. Really pressing your palms into the mat, thinking about making a pyramid-like shape with your body. So your hips are at the highest point. From here, we're going to take a big inhale. We're going to sweep that right leg up. Maybe opening through the hip here. And on the exhale, we're going to bring that right foot on the outside of the right leg. And maybe bringing that back foot a little bit further behind you so you can just wiggle through the ankle. And go ahead and ease your left knee down onto the mat to release the tops of the toes. Letting your hips really sink here. So this might be enough for you, or you might like to come down on one forearm. Maybe even the other forearm. It might be quite nice to let that knee, the front knee, just fall away from you to the side. So you're coming on the outside edge of your foot. And pushing your palms into the mat here. We're going to tuck the toes, come back into this low lunge, but turn the toes of the right foot to face towards the side of the room. Swivel on the outside of your back foot as you take a big inhale, reaching your right arm up. Really reach up through those fingers as though you're trying to catch something in the sky here. Good. And we're going to bring that top hand onto the hip. That right foot's going to keep sliding back. See if you can just bring it behind you, staying high on the balls of the foot. Big inhale, reaching your right arm back. Nice big opening here. Looking down towards the mat. Spinning your body so you're back into a plank. Drop the knees down, sinking those hips down towards the mat. Maybe adding this little sway, coming back into this cobra. Remembering to come down if you need to, if you feel any compression in your lower back. Bringing everything down, big inhale, let's peel everything up, easy cobra pose. And exhale, tuck the toes, push yourself right back into your downward dog. And we're just going to do that on the other side, taking a big inhale, sweep that left leg up to the sky, opening up through the hip if that feels nice for you. And looking towards your hands, we're going to bring that left foot on the outside of the left hand. And making sure the back ankle's further behind you. You might just want to wiggle the ankle back. Ease that back knee down, release the tops of the toes. Maybe adding a little sway here from side to side. Maybe coming down onto your forearms. Maybe letting that left knee just fall open to the side so you're on the outside edge of your foot. Adding this nice little sway, just starting to open up through the hips here. And let's come back onto our hands. We're going to tuck in the toes of the back foot, really straighten that leg. Turn the toes of the left foot towards the side of the room, pressing all your weight into the right hand. Big inhale, reaching that left arm up, reaching through the fingers. Good. Shift all your weight to your right as you take your left foot behind you, staying high on the ball of the foot. Big inhale, reach your left arm back. Coming into this wild thing. Let's look down at the mat, spinning back to a plank position. We're going to push straight back here into our downward dog, but this time we're just going to walk our hands to meet our feet at the back of the mat. Now bend your knees as much as you need to here, making sure you keep your shoulders, your head really soft here, relaxing everything down. Just a few options with the arms. Maybe you want to fold your arms, grabbing opposite elbows. Keeping this nice little sway going. Maybe you'd like to take your middle finger and index finger, wrap them around your big toe. And if you do this, it's nice to take a big inhale to look up, nice flat back. Easy exhale, bring your chest down towards the tops of the thighs. Or maybe you want to slide your hands under your feet so the tops of the hands are on the mat and your palms are just cupping the soles of the feet. Just a few more breaths here, seeing if you can start to soften through the back of the legs. And releasing your hands, letting your whole upper body be very heavy. We're slowly, notch by notch, going to roll all the way up to the top. So your head's the very last part of you to come up. And as soon as you get there, big inhale, floats the arms up. Easy exhale, coming all the way back down. Walking the hands out back into your downward dog, really sinking down through the heels here. Maybe adding a little sway, letting your head go. And we're going to take a big inhale. We're going to sweep that left leg up. And this time we're going to bring that left knee in towards, the right knee in towards the right elbow. Inhale, we're going to sweep it up. Exhale, crossing the body, we're going to bring the right knee to the left elbow. One more time, big inhale, sweeps that right leg up. Exhale over to the right. Inhales up to middle. Exhale over towards the left. This time I'd like you to straighten that right leg so you're on the outside edge of the foot. Flatten your back foot as you take a big inhale, reaching up through the left arm. Really reaching through those fingers. Exhale, the left palm comes down. We're going to sweep that right leg straight up into a downward dog split. Bend the knee. Allow the foot to fall behind you. High on the ball of the foot. Big inhale, reaching your right arm up. Good. Looking down at the mat. Spinning yourself to your back into a downward dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. Look at your hands. Go ahead and drop that right foot in between your hands. So we're in a low lunge here. We're going to ease that back knee down onto the mat. Release the tops of the toes. I want you to do whatever feels nice for you here. Maybe staying down nice and low. Might feel nice to reach those arms up nice and high, sinking down through the hips. Maybe adding a little twist from one side over towards the other side. And when you're ready, just place your fingertips onto the mat, tuck in those back toes. Push your hips back, coming into a half split. Maybe adding here a little sway side to side. Keeping everything nice and easy here. We're going to crawl the fingertips forward, straightening that back leg. So we're back into our low lunge. Keep walking the hands forward, reaching that leg up. Folding over your right leg, coming into a standing split here. And let's put a big bend through the right knee. Drop that left foot back. So we're back into a low lunge. We're going to take the right foot now all the way towards the left side of the mat. Coming into a pigeon pose. So bringing your fingertips towards you. Really trying to keep those hips nice and even as you can. Only what's comfortable in your body. Big inhale to look up here. Exhale, walking down onto your forearms. Maybe adding a little sway from side to side. Letting everything feel nice and easy. And only if it feels good for your body, keep walking your hands forward. Bringing your forehead down onto the mat. Staying here for a nice few breaths. Really using your breath to feel yourself getting more and more relaxed on every exhale. And when you're ready, just walking those hands in. Sweep that right leg up nice and high. Give it a little shake. Drop it down onto the mat. And we're going to take a big inhale to sweep the left leg up, opening up through the hip. And coming forward into a plank position, let's bring that left knee in towards the left elbow. Big inhale to sweep it up. Exhale over towards the right elbow. One more time each side. Big inhale, sweep that left leg up. Exhale to the left. Inhale straight up to center. Exhale over towards the right. This time we're just going to straighten that left leg. Spin so you're on the flat on the back foot. So you take a big inhale, reach that right arm up. Really reach to those fingers, pushing your left hand into the mat. Looking down towards the mat, planting the right hand down. Big inhale, sweeps the left leg up. Bend the knee and allow the foot to fall behind you. Staying high on the ball of the foot. Big inhale, reaching that left arm up. Looking down at the mat. Spinning yourself back into a downward dog split. Let's bring the knee in towards the nose. Look at the hands. We're going to drop that left foot in between the hands. Into our low lunge here. Go ahead and ease that right knee down onto the mat. Doing whatever feels nice for you here. So maybe keeping your body nice and low. Maybe reaching up through the arms. Sinking down through the hips. If you keep reaching back, nice big openings here through the chest. Maybe taking a little twist from one side. And then the other side. Whatever feels nice for you here. Bringing the fingertips down onto the mat. We're going to tuck in the back toes, shifting the hips back, flexing through that left foot. Staying nice and easy with a breath, really softening through the back of the leg. Just another couple of breaths here. Crawl the fingertips towards you, coming back into a low lunge, but keep crawling the fingertips all the way in the front. So you reach that right leg as high as you can here. Bring the hands as close as you can in towards your body. Nice big standing split. Big bend in the left knee. We're going to drop that right foot down onto the mat. Plant the palms down. Bring the left foot as far over towards the right. So it's on the outside edge of the right mat. And bringing the fingertips towards you. Big inhale to look up here. Easy exhale to come down onto your forearms. Closing your eyes here just for a moment, really checking in with the hips. Only if it feels nice in your body, keep walking the hands in front of you. Dropping your forehead down onto the mat, releasing everything down here in this pigeon pose. Every exhale, just feeling yourself letting go a little bit more through the hips. Releasing any tension. And let's bring those hands in. Bring your fingertips in, big inhale to look up. Tuck in the back toes, reach that left leg nice and high, giving it a little shake. And let's drop the left foot down onto the mat. We're just going to slowly, step by step, Walk the feet to meet the hands at the top of the mat. You're going to take a big inhale, nice flat back here. Exhale, forward fold. Let's put a big bend in the knees, slowly notch by notch, rolling all the way up to the top. Soon as you get there, big inhale, floats the arms up. Easy exhale, bring the hands back to your heart. Well done, yogis. And have a lovely day.